That's my fault.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, Carol?
Jeffrey? Oh, my snowman-covered Christmas cookies. I haven't seen you since high school after, well, you know.
You mean when we were desperately in love, but you left me for that incredibly generic job that you spent all your time on?
Yeah, that.
Well, hey, since you're pretty, I'll forget about your character flaws and never mention them again. We should catch up. Do you want to grab some hot apple cider at my grandma's Christmas cafe?
If Granny Smith cider is involved, I'm in.
Well, cool. I was just finishing running some errands. If you want to ride to your place to drop off your bags.
Perhaps if I travel to Ohio first, it'll give me a straight shot to Kentucky. I do have to make sure the reindeer get a potty break, though. Maybe there'll be a restaurant so I can get some dinner as well, because those cookies, they're going to make me a diabetic before long. What's the name of that restaurant? Kentucky Fried Turkey? Carol! I wasn't expecting you this year.
Hey, Dad. I got some time off from my job as the CEO and decided to drop in. What have you been up to lately?
Just doing a little research this holiday season. I've made a list and it's changed so much that I've had to check it more than twice. No time to even shave my beard.
Well, your beard is certainly grown out nicely, Mr. Klaus.
That's Klaus, not Klaus.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Klaus. Looking jollier than ever.
Why, thank you. I think the rosy cheeks add to that as well.
Oh, how is the shop doing? I don't think I've seen you since the summer slump hit and things were pretty slow.
Yes, we get busier during the colder months. We get lots of requests and we've even started to ship internationally. We've even started personally wrapping our merchandise.
Fancy.
More like festive, I believe. Ho, 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 ho.
All right, Dad. Well, I'm gonna walk Jeffrey out, but I'll probably see you later.
Hey, it's great seeing you again, Jeffrey. Take care and be good for goodness sake.
So, Carol, how are things?
Well, you know, I've just been working.
But how are things besides work?
I don't have time for anything else, Jeffrey. I'm the CEO.
You've always had great work ethic, Carol. And great hair.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
I'm just being honest. I'm so glad you came home for Christmas this year. I'd love to spend it with someone special.
Me too. You know, I'm always busy around this time of year. Before it was my dad's toy shop, and now it's my working as the CEO. Anyway, what's your Christmas season been like so far?
It's been all right. My grandma's shop has been struggling, though. Business has been slowing down recently. And even though we've tried everything, it just doesn't have that competitive business edge. Especially since that new business opened up across the street. They've been taking away all our customers.
Maybe my generic, unnamed business choice can help. Is there a cookie or hot cocoa or a pie contest around where we can beat them and win back everybody's support?
Would that actually work?
Yeah, probably. But only if it's a traditional feud that's been going on for generations. So maybe that's not the right storyline here. I have it. I can use my business skills, and I can come up with a next level plan that will really help the shop.
That'd be amazing, but do you have enough time? I mean, you've mentioned that you're super busy with work.
Listen, I know that I've spent every waking moment previously just focusing on my job, but as long as we can make gingerbread cookies together, maybe take a pottery class, and just do anything really that could fit in a cheesy montage, I swear you won't even know that I still have a job.
That sounds good to me. Tomorrow we should get together for some cookies and start working on this business plan of yours.
You know, I've never had a Christmas cookie.
What? With your dad literally being Santa Claus, you've never had a Christmas cookie? How is this possible?
First of all, why would you think my dad is Santa? That's ridiculous. And second, I've just never had time for silly traditions like Christmas cookies. What even is a cookie? I don't know, I work.
Well, whatever. My house. Tomorrow. We'll fix that.
Okay, see you then.
Christmas party.
So I just roll it out flat?
Yep. Make sure you put plenty of flour so it doesn't stick.
Wow. You're so good at cooking. Where'd you learn how to cook like this?
Again, it's very strange that you don't know how to make basic sugar cookies, but I guess you're looking for sentimentality. Me and my grandfather always had this tradition where we would make Christmas cookies every year at Christmas. Then, since my grandfather couldn't decorate for anything, my granny would help me ice them. Ever since he passed away, I've been keeping the tradition alive by making the cookies for Granny to decorate. That's how most of the batches that are sold in the cafe are made.
That's really sweet of you.
Yep. Next, we cut out the cookies using these.
Wait, you just told me a really sorrowful, sweet story and we're just gonna move on? Just like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I think the dough needs more flour.
You think so? I'm pretty sure it's the right consist. Oh, it is on.
Sorry, I have to go.
Wait, Carol, I know that we haven't seen each other in several years and we're basically strangers that met yesterday, but I think I might be into you.
No, Jeffrey, this can't happen. I don't have time for love.
What do you mean you don't have time? You just promised to create and execute a very complicated plan to save my family's shop. Also, we haven't even started making the cookies yet.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Goodbye. I just can't believe that happened.
Carol, honey, he was being open and sensitive. Isn't that something you would want in a person?
Yeah, I guess, but I have commitment issues, and that's his problem. Besides, I've just been too busy, working.
Carol, you work too hard. When's the last time you listened to your heart?
Probably that time in middle school when Stephanie let me borrow her dad's stethoscope.
No, like your deepest desires and unrealistic fantasies. You follow those and it's guaranteed to work out in your favor.
But what about bills and stuff?
You could take over your dad's business. That has always been his dream. That's why he was so sad to see you move away. For working.
Dad's toy business and reindeer farm? I don't know, Mom. That doesn't really seem like my scene.
Oh, but it's so much more than that, sweetie. You may have suspicions because his entire staff is smaller than average people. And his diet consists of only cookies. And he gets all those letters from children. But your dad really is Santa Claus. It's tradition to hand over the sleigh to the oldest child, and that's you.
So you're telling me that Dad is Santa? I mean, I guess that makes sense. That must be why he was never home on Christmas Eve. And his hair started turning gray at 25. And he laughs in that weird way. Oh, and I found that really long list of children's names in his office that said naughty or nice. He had me a little concerned.
So you mean to tell me that after all of that, you still didn't know your dad was Santa? Never mind. So what do you say? You have to make this life-altering decision that was just presented to you right now, or else the plot can't move on.
It's okay, Mom. I know what I have to do. Even though nothing was resolved and there's no discernible, logical solution, I have to follow my heart.
Excuse me, do you know where Jeffrey Smith is? I have to speak to him. It's very important, like life-altering important, and I can't tell him over the phone because it has to be dramatic. Yeah, he left a few minutes ago, so he was getting on a plane and waiting forever. Seemed dramatic enough for me. Thank you so much. Jeffrey! Jeffrey!
Listen to your heart.
Who said that?
I'm your conscience that is taking the voice of your mother, trying to create the turning point of the story.
Oh, are you sure I don't have schizophrenia? Hearing voices is a common symptom of...
Listen to your heart.
Wait, so am I listening to my head or to my heart? Because you're in my head telling me to listen to my heart, and I'm just really confused.
Just follow your dreams.
Right, the really ambiguous phrase that resolves nothing but somehow gets the story back on track. Taxi! Taxi!
Where to?
Follow that car!
Which one?
This is a small rural town. There's not that many cars. Just go.
Alright, got it. But how far are we talking here? Because you're gonna have to pay fare when this is over.
Can you just go? You're slowing down the climax. Oh no, we're gonna be too late. We're not gonna catch up to them. Gosh, a train? What are we gonna do?
Don't worry, I'm emotionally invested in this now, and I'm gonna go out of my way to help you, okay?
Carol? What are you doing here?
I came to tell you how I really feel about you. I love you, Jeffrey.
But what about your job? And how will this work with me living here and
Shh. We don't have to consider anything logical. This is love, and no matter how crazy it gets, it's guaranteed to work every time.
Hey, look up.
Snow? It's so pretty, but that has nothing to do with what I... Shh.
This is love. We don't have to consider anything logical. I'm so glad you decided to follow your heart, Carol.
I'm still not entirely sure what that means. And so, that's how I found my Christmas spirit and lost my job. Granny Smith's Christmas Cafe still competed against the new shop across the street, but it's okay. One day my kid will probably fall in love with the other shop owner's kid, so it'll be fine. And as for the Santa tradition, who knows what will happen? Maybe there will be a spin-off series or something. Everything will all work out pretty much on its own. Things always do around here.